The story begins with a couple who have come to the forest for a picnic. From people's conversations, we learn that Beth got cancer a year ago, but now she has fully recovered. These people were enjoying their picnic very happily. Neither did Jay notice that Beth was sad, nor did he notice that Beth wanted to tell him something. Walking and talking, they reach deep inside the forest, and while climbing the slopes of the forest, Beth slips and falls, and she also gets injured. During all this, Beth notices that in front of her there was a dead animal, and it had been killed in a very strange way. Its whole skin was removed. She screams loudly and calls Jay there, but Jay still tries to explain to her. These people enjoy their entire day, and as night falls, they pitch a tent for themselves. While talking, they again hear the sound of a gunshot from the forest. Jay says to her, "I told you, there must be hunters here. Don't take tension now, let's sleep." Beth was shocked about how Jay reached near her earlier, even though she had left him inside the tent. Jay says, "What are you talking about? I haven't been in the tent for the last 15 minutes. Hearing this, Beth gets extremely scared. She had clearly seen Jay. It was obvious that someone had come there. There was green, sticky liquid all over their tent, which made it clear that it wasn't an animal. Something else was definitely there. Something Beth and Jay didn't know about. As they were returning toward their tent, they realized that whatever creature it was, it had come very close to them. So they changed their path and keep running. Morning finally arrives. Among the thick trees, Beth sees a shadow. Jay calms her down, and during this, he keeps trying to find a way out. But the forest had turned into a maze for them. They couldn't understand any way to get out. While running, they reach a place where Beth sees something horrible. Only the creature's eyes and head were visible to her. Through her eyes, it was trying to possess Beth's body. But Jay comes in between and distracts Beth, then drags her and runs again. While running, Beth tells him, "I want to tell you something." But before she can finish, the situation worsens. Seeing Jay's worsening condition, Beth decides to bring water for him. But she cannot find any stream nearby. Finally, she sees a well and she immediately runs toward it. But there was no water inside the well. Instead, there were many human bones. She gets terribly scared. She realizes this must be the lair of the same demon she is running from. Screaming in fear, Beth tries to run, but she gets trapped in a net made out of tree branches. Now that shadow again appears in front of Beth to kill her. But before that creature attacks, a man appears, Quinn. He tells Beth that the creature she just encountered is called the Wendigo. It has hunted many animals and humans, and he has come here to hunt the Wendigo. Hearing the name Wendigo, Jay also gets scared. Even he had heard many stories about it, that it hunts lost people in the forest. Quinn tells them that he too was trapped in this forest just like them. He came here with his wife, and Wendigo attacked and killed his wife. He wants to take revenge by killing the Wendigo. The three of them now move ahead to find a way out. Suddenly, Beth sees that Quinn has disappeared behind her. She panics, and around her, that black shadow starts swirling like smoke. Beth gets terrified.
Quinn returns and shoots the creature hiding behind the trees. But the Wendigo does not die from this bullet. Quinn grabs Beth's hand and starts running, telling her this bullet will only keep the creature away for a little while. Before the effect wears off, we must reach my house. But Jay was in pain, his condition worsening. Beth tells Quinn, "Whatever you did to me earlier, I forgive you, but only if you take me outside again. We must get out of the forest." Hearing this, Quinn gets angry. Beth asks, "What do you want from me?" Quinn says, "I want you. I have seen that the Wendigo kills every human it sees, but it didn't kill you. Because it wants your body. And when it comes to take your body, I want to kill it then. You are its target. Through your eyes, it will try to enter your body, and when that moment comes, I have to kill both, the Wendigo and maybe you too." Hearing this, Beth becomes terrified. She had not told this truth even to her husband, Jay. Quinn and the Wendigo somehow already knew that truth. Quinn says, "If you two go outside, the Wendigo will do the same thing to you that it did to my wife." Beth realizes Quinn will not let her escape. She waits for him to fall asleep so she can search his basement for a hidden way out of the forest. But inside the basement, she sees many human corpses. She gets terrified, thinking Quinn lied and maybe he himself is hunting both of them. Quinn says, "I didn't kill them. These people were lost in the forest. Some were sick, some were injured. I knew the Wendigo would try to take their bodies. I was waiting for the right moment, when the Wendigo would try to come inside." He says, "The Wendigo wants your body. I don't want you to leave. I must kill the Wendigo to avenge my wife. If you leave, my entire plan will fail." When Beth mentions Jay's name, Quinn gets angry. Beth shouts, "You will not harm Jay. I will help you. I can fight the Wendigo and make your job easier." Quinn agrees and starts walking with Beth into the forest, but he warns her, "When the Wendigo comes, it will stare into your eyes to enter your body, and then I will be forced to kill both the Wendigo and you." Beth sees something strange in Quinn's eyes and realizes the Wendigo has possessed Quinn. She stabs him. But actually, this too was just a trick by Wendigo to confuse Beth. The real Wendigo grabs Beth and throws her into the same deep well she had gone earlier. Beth becomes horrified. The well was extremely deep. She feels she cannot survive. Exhausted, she screams for help. And then the Wendigo appears again, revealing its full, terrifying form. To enter Beth's body, it needed to look into her eyes, but Beth did not open her eyes. Instead, the Wendigo gets caught in a trap. When Beth senses the Wendigo is wounded, she opens her eyes and attacks it repeatedly. Finally, she believes the Wendigo is dead. She climbs out of the well and runs to find Jay. She picks him up and finally escapes the forest. With the Wendigo's death, its magical effect over the forest fades. The maze-like forest becomes normal again. Just like that, showing how she escapes with others, the movie ends. Do tell us how you liked it.